Jio will cut the prices of its plans with 1 GB data per day by up to Rs. 60 as part of a new Happy New Year 2018 offer. This will bring down the base price of Jio plans with 1 GB data per day to Rs. 149, down from the current Rs. 199. Interestingly, this move will nullify the tariff revision implemented by the operator in October. Apart from this price cut, Jio will also launch a host of plans with 1.5 GB data per day as part of the exercise. These changes will come into effect on Tuesday, January 9th, and the first of many such announcements to come. Starting Tuesday, the Rs. 199, Rs. 399, Rs. 459 and Rs. 499 Jio plans will cost Rs. 149, Rs. 349, Rs. 399 and Rs. 449, respectively. Details of the plans, such as the data allocation, calling, and SMS benefits as well as access to free apps, will remain the same as before. After a bunch of leaks, HMD Global has now formally announced the Nokia 6, 2018, as its first smartphone of the new year. The new Nokia smartphone is the successor to the year's Nokia 6 and is debuting in China. Details about its global rollout are yet to emerge. However, the smartphone is quite likely to go on sale in India following the initial availability in the Chinese market. China's Suning has started taking pre-orders for the Nokia 6, 2018, and its sale will begin starting January 10th. The 32GB Nokia 6, 2018 variant will be available with a price tag of 1,499 Chinese yuans, roughly Rs. 14,600, whereas its 64GB variant will come at 1,699 Chinese yuans, approximately Rs. 16,600. Both the variants will come in black and silver color options. Months after being an affordable model in the smartphone market, the Moto C Plus has now received a temporary price cut of Rs. 1,000 that makes it an even more interesting option. The new discount, which is offered on Flipkart and through Moto Hub's offline stores, has brought the Moto C Plus price down to Rs. 5,999. The smartphone was originally launched in India back in June with a price tag of Rs. 6,999 to take on the Xiaomi Redmi 4. On Thursday, Apple confirmed that all Mac systems and iOS devices are affected by Meltdown and Spectre chip flaws, but that no known exploits have impacted its customers. In a post on its website, Apple said updates to its operating systems for iPhones, iOS 11.2, Macs, macOS 10.13.2, and Apple TVs, tvOS 11.2, would defend against Meltdown. These updates do not slow down the devices, it added, and Meltdown does not affect the Apple Watch. Macs and iOS devices are vulnerable to Spectre attacks through code that can run in web browsers. Apple said it would issue a patch to its Safari web browser for those devices in the coming days. Further updates of iOS, macOS, tvOS, and watchOS will be released to limit the threat of the vulnerabilities, Apple said. It advised only getting apps from its online app store which fits programs for safety. Mozilla on Thursday announced the rollout of version 57.0.4 for release channel users on desktop and mobile. The update features security fixes to resolve recent security flaws, namely, the Meltdown and Spectre attacks. In a release note, Firefox has announced the availability of version 57.0.4 of its browser on desktop platforms including Windows, macOS, and Linux, apart from Android. The highlights of this update are security fixes for Meltdown and Spectre attacks. Meltdown and Spectre security flaws have been found in Intel, AMD, and ARM CPUs, putting most computers and mobile phones at risk. Meltdown is specific to Intel CPUs but Spectre affects all devices alike. Meltdown lets hackers bypass the hardware barrier, allowing them to read a computer's passwords and other sensitive information. Sony has been criticized for not upgrading the design on its smartphones, and a new leak of its 2018 lineup in the entry-level and mid-range segment suggests the criticism has gone unheard. Sony is reportedly preparing to announce the Xperia XA2, Xperia XA2 Ultra, and Xperia L2. These will be the company's updates to the Xperia XA, Xperia X Ultra, and Xperia L1. A report by Evan Bluss from VentureBeat tips that Sony's upcoming low and mid-range smartphone series might be announced at next week's CES 2018 in Las Vegas or at next month's Mobile World Congress. The mid-range duo, Xperia XA2 and Xperia XA2 Ultra, were recently spotted on GFX Bench with model numbers H4133 and H4233 respectively. Xiaomi is now inviting beta testers for the MIUI Global Beta ROM based on Android Oreo for the Mi Mix 2. The deadline for the application is January 8, 2018 11:59 p.m. CST, 9:29 p.m. IST. The Android 8.0 Oreo update for the Mi Mix 2 is expected to roll out after the beta testing is completed. The announcement, posted on the official MIUI forum, has invited Xiaomi Mi Mix 2 users to test out the global beta ROM for Android Oreo. There is no restriction on the region of the applicant, but English is the mandatory communication language, while QQ is the communication tool required for the program. Other requirements entail that the applicant must be on the latest MIUI Global Developer ROM, should have interest to test ROMs, must be active on MIUI forums, and should be willing to discuss with other members on the forum. HP has recalled some laptop and mobile workstation batteries due to an overheating problem. The HP laptops that are affected were shipped in the last 2 Europees, between December 2015 and December 2017. Users can visit HP's website to check if their battery is included in the recall. The company has listed all the models that have been affected by the issue. The U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission, CPSC, issued the recall on its site, detailing that about 50,000 batteries are affected in the US, adding that an additional 2,600 faulty batteries were sold in Canada. Subscribe and like this channel for update tech news.